Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sean with Fool for Augusta. Today I'm talking about Nacho Mamas. I'd been there about 2 years ago, so I couldn't quite remember it, so I waited until there was an opportunity to go back, and some friends were going, so I joined them, and now I can actually give it something of a review. It won't be as substantial as some of my other ones because I only actually did one menu item. I didn't do any appetizers, I didn't do any drinks, and so at some point in the future, I mean to go back and do something a little bit bigger with it. But in general, I had a positive experience. I liked it, and yeah, I think I can recommend it to anybody who's interested in some Tex-Mex fast casual style in the downtown. So real quick, it's Nacho Mama's. That's www.nachomamasaugusta.com. And it's 976 Broad Street, Augusta, Georgia 30901. The phone number is 706-724-0501. Actually, their website, I'm going to start with there. Funny enough, I really like their online presence is quite good. I was thoroughly impressed. You look it up on any search engine, it'll pull it right up. They have their website, and it has everything you could possibly want in it, from the menu to the prices. It even has like a little drawn out map for you, and it's got their contact information, it's got their address. I really liked it. I thought it was well done, and it was very fun. It had some nice theming to it as well. Um, Quick point out to the location. It's, as I mentioned, in the downtown of Augusta on Broad Street between 9th and 10th, and it's on the south side of the street. If you're walking up and down, strolling along, you'll see it easily. So on to the food. So I had tacos at Nacho Mama's. I very much enjoyed my meal. I did a sampling. I did one pulled pork, I did one chicken, and I did one mahi mahi. My favorite was the pulled pork, actually. The tacos themselves, from the flour tortillas to the lettuce and the cheese, none of that was super remarkable, though I will say that the lettuce seemed very fresh, which I liked. But the meat specifically, I really liked. I thought that it was super flavorful, also very juicy, and I could definitely see myself going back and trying something else there, be it a quesadilla, burrito, something along those lines. So I can't speak to too much on their menu, but as far as the meat was concerned, I really liked it. Thought it was juicy and flavorful, and that's really what you want from something along those lines. So moving beyond that, I think the one thing that really would have put it over the top for me is some kind of a sauce to go with it, probably meat specific. And there wasn't. There was Pico de Gallo provided. It's not my cup of tea. I'm not usually into cilantro and raw chopped onions, so I didn't do that. And I'm sure I could have ordered maybe a salsa or a queso to go with it. But at least for this instance, any kind of a fun sauce on it, like a chipotle ranch, or maybe some kind of a cilantro like lime ranch or sour cream or something. I'm not sure. There are options. There are things out there, but I will say very fresh and very tasty for what it was. Maybe something that I'll have to look into further next time I'm there. So as for the decor, very fun. I liked it. There's art all over the walls, and they have a gigantic wall menu. It's a fast casual restaurant, so you walk up to the counter or the bar, and you order, you pick it up, and then you go sit down and you seat yourself. So no waiters or waitresses as far as that's concerned. I'll say this: the service was quite fast and super pleasant, so I very much enjoyed that. I thought the price point was very reasonable, not super cheap, not over the top expensive. I thought it was nice. You're gonna probably spend anywhere from about you're probably going to spend 10 to 15 bucks on your meal. That would be my expectation going in there. If you have drinks, probably closer to 15 to 20, or an appetizer, same kind of a ballpark. The shape of it, the bar is right in the middle actually of the restaurant, and it's kind of a shotgun, so it's a very long restaurant on the downtown. So you'll have a sitting section in the front and one at the back as well. So there seemed to be enough space, and because of the high turnover, because of how fast they're actually able to get out the food, I shouldn't think that even if there was a line, you'd be waiting for all that long. So I think that's a nice setup, and I think they're running it very, very well and effectively. Um, Parking. Let's talk about that. So it's on the main drag, so you can walk up and down. So if you're out for a night in the town, you walk right up to it, regardless of where you parked, and you'll be fine. Plenty of parking around, both on the street and off on the side streets and stuff like that. I wouldn't think that there would ever be any trouble with that. That being said, maybe there's some kind of a festival or something, and that could be problematic. But in general, I shouldn't think that you would ever have a hard time finding parking, and so that's a big thing for them. Um, yeah, beyond that, I don't have too much to say. As I said, this one might be a little bit shorter, but in general, I liked it. I thought it was fresh. I thought it was good. I liked the meat. Looking forward to trying something new there. It's right in the middle of the downtown between 9th and 10th on the south side of the main drag on Broad Street, and so very easy to find. And yeah, pleasant staff. Just needs a little bit more time for me as far as the menu is concerned to actually delve in there. But yeah, otherwise, I liked Nacho Mama's. I've been there now twice. I enjoyed both experiences, and I'll go back in the future. So that's your review for me, Sean at Fool for Augusta. And yeah, enjoy Nacho Mama's.